I have wanted a gaming PC for a while now, and after much research and product reviews I decided to buy the Skytech Archangel Ryzen 5 3600/RTX 2600 Super Combo. It did take a while to get to me, but it does take longer to get a pre-built as they build and thoroughly test the machine, and I can't blame them for COVID-19 delaying shipments. When I received the PC, it was very securely packaged and none of the parts were damaged. I did have some trouble removing the packing foam, but that was mostly on me not putting enough force into removing the foam. When I booted the PC, it instantly got to the start screen, thanks SSD, and it took about an hour to get it set up with updates etc. After several days of use I noticed my CPU temps were getting way too high, idling at 70 degrees Celsius minus 75 degrees Celsius, and when playing any games it was hitting 85 degrees Celsius to 95 degrees Celsius, ouch. After spending several hours trying to resolve this, I decided to check the BIOS to change my fan control since I thought speeding them up could help. That's when I saw that the motherboard had an auto overclock setting on by default. Upon turning it off, my CPU stopped overheating and now sits idle at around 40 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius. So in short, it's a fantastic PC and would recommend buying it if you want to crush 99% of games at 1080p, getting well over 60 FPS even on graphically intense games. Just remember to make sure your CPU is not auto overclocking. Games I tested, all in 1080p max settings with overclocked GPU: Middle-earth Shadow of War, 80-130 FPS, Apex Legends 100 to 160 FPS, Metro Exodus 80 to 125, RTX on, Dota 2 120 to 200 FPS, Black Desert Online, Remastered preset, 80 to 140 FPS, Ultra preset, 40 to 70 FPS, Smite, Captive Monitor refresh rate, 1. Overall I am impressed. I selected this on its price point, comparing the cost of all components plus OS, for what you pay. There is not much of a premium on the base specs of the components. I wanted to keep my previous desktop running, so I decided to go with a no fuss, it is all there, sort of pre-built machine. And that is what I got. The build quality is outstanding, whether comparing to name brand or generic cases. The metal is of a thicker gauge than really cheap cases. Cable management is outstanding, there is a ducted chase that houses them all. Provisions for cooling are great. Nice to see it vent from the top. The tempered glass door is hinged, and feels solid, just like everything else in the build. Even has a quick removable coarse dust filter. Surprisingly, even the mouse and keyboard are of decent quality. Normally with a machine like this I expect them to almost be throwaway items. I was also surprised to notice that there is a Wi-Fi card in it. There is still a LAN port, but this machine can literally be sat down on the desk, plugged in, and turned on. I would not hesitate to buy another if I was just looking for something as pre-configured as a laptop, without needing to be a laptop. Click link in description for more reviews.